Oh my god, where am I?
Sorry, but there's no easy way to tell you this. You were in an accident and have been in a coma for 7 years.
Oh, holy shit. Wow, well, I probably missed so much music from my favorite artist, Fetty Wap.
Well, actually, sir, I hate to break it to you, but Fetty Wap hasn't had a hit song since 2015. He's no longer relevant and his influence on the music industry is very minimal.
No, that can't be. I need to go find Fetty Wap. Where the fuck is Fetty Wap? The year is 2015. Vine is the #1 app in the world, and Fetty Wap is a modern day Beethoven. He had dudes hitting one of these and shouting the infamous, which just barely cracks my list of top 5 favorite numbers. And on top of that, his pen game was undefeated. When he said, "It's Big Zoo Wop from the bando, remind me where I can't go," what? Woohoo! That is bars. Seriously though, Fetty Wap absolutely ran the music industry for an entire year. He was putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers on the rap game. Trap Queen, 679, My Way, Again, and RGF Island. The man was going hit after hit after hit. He was on Drake's level for the entire summer and even got a Drake feature.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn.
The world was his and it felt like he wasn't going anywhere. Until he literally went nowhere. I don't think it's crazy to say that Fetty Wap had one of the biggest downfalls in all of music. And as president of the Fetty Wap fan club, I do have to admit he didn't have the most diverse sound out there. A big part of Fetty Wap's downfall post 2015 was mainly due to the fact that it felt like he was making the same song over and over and over again. What's the point of listening to a song that's 2% as good as Trap Queen when you can just listen to Trap Queen? And when you're popping off the way that Fetty Wap was, the most important thing to do is strike while the iron's hot. And he didn't do that at all. After dropping his debut album filled with hits, he kinda just disappeared. And before any of my Fetty Wap purists out there come at me and say, oh, he made an album with French Montana. French Montana, okay, that's not Fetty Wap lore. That's expanded universe. But I think the biggest thing that led to Fetty Wap's downfall was the fact he wouldn't collaborate with many artists. All the man wanted to do was to make music with Monty. And I'm sorry to all my Monty fans out there, but this guy stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He's on practically every Fetty Wap song, and he's always the worst part. I honestly believe that if Fetty Wap worked with any above average rapper after his debut, he would have been in a much different situation today. If he puts out a song with Future in 2016, there's no way he's falling off the way he did. And oddly enough, he did have a little bit of a resurrection in 2018 when he finally worked with a relevant rapper in 6ix9ine.
Double trigger Glock, make him diddy bop, nigga, we be busting up the ounce on the regular.
Come on, Fetty, what are you doing? But unfortunately, that's pretty much the only notable thing that's happened to Fetty Wap in the last 7 years. So that begs the question, what happened to Fetty Wap? What is he doing today? Where has he been? Well, the answer's pretty anticlimactic. Nothing happened. He's still around today. He's just been releasing the same music kind of low-key now. He's released a couple albums in the past few years, nothing really all that noteworthy, but I will say he did take the crown for the 2018 "Fuck it, I'll just use a stock image as my cover art" award. All of the reasons that I mentioned of why he fell off just continued into his career, and that's not necessarily a criticism. He's shown that he just wants to stay low-key, release music that he likes to make, and work with his buddy Monty, even if he is complete trash. And even though it looks like Fetty Wap might be behind bars for a couple years, I guess, I think it's time to bring him back. I am forever grateful for the bangers he put out in 2015, and I want to give a little bit of that back to him. You know, a pay it forward situation. So today I am launching my Bring Fetty Wap Back campaign. Let's just universally agree to bring Fetty Wap back. Let's just start playing the hits again, play some of his new album, even if it's not the best. But I think the world would be a lot better with Fetty Wap in it. Think about all the terrible things going on right now. The pandemic, World War III, Ed Sheeran. We all need to unite around a figure that we can believe in, and I think that's Fetty Wap. So Fetty Wap, if you're watching, and I know you are, in the words that you once spoke, I want you to be mine again. And I speak for the world in that. So it's time for us to universally bring back Fetty Wap.
The best advice I ever got was from Mark, my financial advisor, and it was save 70% and spend 30. And at this time, I was making a lot of money. And I didn't understand what he was talking about because saving was out the question. I was like, okay, no, I don't need to save because we're going to do this every day.
And I think I've done my good deed for the year. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay tuned for some more Fetty Wap news. My channel is the #1 source for all things Fetty Wap, so do not miss out. I'm telling you, 2022 is the year of Fetty Wap. I said it here first, so when it happens, I want the credit. Thank you.